Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another favorites video, and today I'm just going to talk about all the great stuff that I found out about in March. March is finally coming to a close. I hate to see it go because this month was wild for me. I went out, I had fun, I ate like almost every single day I went out this past week, just kind of spending time with my friends and family for my birthday. I'm 25 now, like I feel so good. I didn't think 25 was gonna be different than like all the other birthdays, but I actually do feel a little bit different this time. It's been a good different for me, and I feel very excited for the future. I don't know, I feel like it's a good one. So anyway, thank you guys so much. You really made my day even that much more special to me. Okay, let's talk makeup. I recently purchased this little quad from Physicians Formula. This is called their Classic Nude, the Healthy Eyeshadow Quad. They had two different ones at my local Target, but I was with my grandma and I was like, Grandma, which one do I get? And she said, get Classic, so I did. And I have no regrets. I love this formula. It is so smooth. It reminds me of Viseart eyeshadows. Like the quality of this, if I had this, you know, out of the box and I didn't see the name Physicians Formula, I would think that these are those shadows. And I have the neutral matte palette from them and I love it. I use it all the time, but this feels pretty dead on the same. Since this palette is so small and basic, it's something that I reach for every day. And I know it looks boring because it kind of is, but I like that. It works great for me, and it's just something that I don't have to think about. I just kind of slap it on and I go. Sometimes if I want something extra, I'll put a little shimmer color on the lids like I did today, but all of the other colors I have on, like all of my base shadows, have been using this Classic Nude palette. I love it. I think that I'd like to see even more color quads from them. So great job on this Physicians Formula. It is really nice. I love this. And it did come with a little sponge tip applicator, but I used it a lot and it's just really dirty, so I took it out. But this is a great palette nonetheless. Okay, I know I talked about this last month, but it is just too good. It's too good. I have to talk about it again. It's the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. I keep wanting to call it Silky Smooth. I called it Silky Smooth in my last video. It's actually called the Silky Matte Bronzer. So here it is. This is the shade Sunlight. It's one of the lighter ones. I still use this all the time. I love it just for kind of adding some warmth to my face without looking too overdone, without looking too orange on me. This shade is just perfect for my skin tone. I can't get enough of this bronzer. I paid, I think it was like $8 or $9 at Ulta, but they do have this, I believe, at Walgreens as well. At Milani, you could get it from their website directly. I think on Milani.com they have more shades than at the store, because I saw a fourth shade, I believe, a deeper shade on their website. I gotta say, you guys, like, I know I talk about this a lot, but it is such a good quality product. The bronzer itself just blends so easily onto the skin, and I don't feel like I need a lot of it to make the color show up. And the shade itself is a warm tone color, but it's light enough to where it doesn't end up looking orangey on my skin. And I just think it's so beautiful. Even if I wear this alone with no blush on top, it ends up looking nice every time. It's very easy to blend. It's under $10. If you guys need a new bronzer and you want a drugstore price, definitely do not pass up these Silky Matte Bronzers from Milani. I gotta move on because I know I talked about it a lot, but it is just so nice and I keep using it. If you've been watching the past few videos of mine, you know I've been on a Colourpop kick, and this month is no exception. I recently got into these lip pencils. I bought these actually when they launched, which was I think like a month ago. I think they came out in February or maybe early March. I don't remember exactly, but I've been wearing these all throughout March. I've been trying to find a new lip pencil that will kind of replace my Milani ones, since those are getting harder to find, and I think I found it. I really like these. First off, they have so many colors to choose from. Of course, I went for like all of the basic pinky neutral colors, but these are the colors I wear the most, so like I'm not mad at that, but they do have some really pretty colors out there. I bought these three at first. It was buy two get one free at the time of their launch. I think it was something like that. And I really like these because they are creamy and they're very pigmented. So it almost to me kind of feels like a lipstick, but in a very precise pencil form. I really like that about these, and mine is kind of dirty. So even though these are a lot creamier than like my normal lip pencils I would go for, I still like it because I wear it as a full-on lip color. I don't just line in. I usually end up wearing it like full on. So it works great for that. It is kind of like a lipstick lip pencil in one because of how creamy it is to me. me anyway. But I like it. And these were, I want to say like $5 each, like very affordable, same price as what I usually go for at the drugstore. And they have so much more shades. I know that it's kind of frustrating to have to order makeup online because you can't swatch it, you can't really see the color for yourself. But what I normally do is, when it comes to Colourpop, is I just look up the hashtag of Colourpop or hashtag Colourpop lip liner or whatever, and that's how I find it. I look up swatches on Instagram. So that's what I personally do when it comes to buying Colourpop, because sometimes the swatches on their website aren't all that great. One more quick Colourpop item. This is something that is new to me. It's been out for a while now, but I've been really testing it, really wearing it, seeing how good it is. This is the Colourpop BFF liquid pen liner, and I have the shade here, numero uno. It is an all black liner. It's not completely matte. It might look matte on my eyes right now, but it does have a slight sheen to it. It is kind of like a patent leather finish look to it. I recently needed a new pen liner because I ran out of my Urban Decay Perversion pen liner, and I love that one. It's fantastic. It is so worth it if you have the extra money to spend, if you want to like treat yourself. But it does get expensive buying like a $20 eyeliner pen every couple months. So I'm like, let me see if I can find something a little more affordable that'll work out just as good. And I think this is it. Finally, I found something to kind of replace that, and I was surprised at how black that this is and how long it stays on. I've worn this through crying, I've worn this through a workout sometimes, you know, like I try not to wear makeup, but sometimes it happens and you just gotta have a long day and do all this stuff. So this has been working out for me pretty good, and I like it. I have to say that I like this way better than the BFF mascara. I bought the bundle together and it was like 14 bucks for the two of them, I think. It has a nice little felt tip here that makes the wing very easy to flick out, and it's just not too runny. It's perfect. It's black. It's nice. I just think that this is a great affordable option. If you're someone like me who loves to wear wing liner, look into this one. I have to talk about this. I know I've talked about it in the past, but you guys, I'm a big fan of the Fenty Killawatt highlighters, and this is my favorite duo in Mean Money and Hustla Baby. So I've been wearing both of these combined, and that's what I have on my cheeks today. So this kind of gives me, I would say Hustla Baby is more peachy. It's definitely more intense as well, and Mean Money is got more of like a pearly finish to it. It's not quite as out there. I really like them both separately, but I also like to mix them both together. So lately I've been mixing them both together to get this like super peachy gold look on my face. And I could just bathe in this Killawatt highlighter. I just love the texture. It's very soft, it's very buttery, and it just feels good going on. It's very easy to apply. And I like the duos because I feel like you can get two different looks with them. So if you want something more like everyday kind of look, go for this side, Mean Money, which is my favorite side. As you can see, I've very much hit pan on it, and I'm kind of a little bit worried about that, but you know, I'm happy that I'm getting my use out of it. I really enjoy finishing up my makeup, but at the same time I'm like, oh my gosh, now I run out of it. But I'm trying to like re-teach myself, like, okay, that's what it's for. Like, you bought it to wear it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think that YouTube has made me feel like I shouldn't run out of makeup, but I'm just trying to get out of that. It's such a weird place to be in. I don't know. Comment if you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't, but if you do know, it's like, it's good and bad. Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighters are really like one of my favorite formulas because they're very smooth. It doesn't matter even if I have very dry skin going on that day. It just kind of glosses over everything and makes it look smooth and kind of almost like a filter on your face. So yeah, Fenty Beauty Killawatt, they're awesome. I love these. Speaking of glowy and pretty, you guys, I've been trying this out lately. It's from a brand called Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Glow Mist. And this is something completely new to me. I did receive this in PR from Glow Recipe, so thank you to them for letting me try this out because I probably wouldn't have tried it otherwise. I haven't really heard of Glow Recipe before, so this is kind of a first for me. And basically this is a hydrating mist. It does contain hyaluronic acid. It smells like watermelon. It smells like watermelon candy. I actually just recently finished up my Wet n Wild cucumber spray, so this came at a perfect time for me. I always love to try new hydrating sprays, especially since I have really dry skin. So this is a treat. It's definitely a treat yourself product, and the way that I like to use this is just on my skin throughout the day as a nice hydrating, refreshing spray. Pretty much how I use all my facial sprays. The difference between this one is that it has an ultra fine mist. It's supposed to be, it's like described as a fog, and this is a, I believe, a Korean skincare trend, but I've never tried anything that had a fine mist like this. So it's pretty different. It feels kind of like you're sitting outside of a cafe and it's like misting you. That's what this feels like. So I just shake it up and then I give it a couple sprays. It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, and it just gives your face a little bit of a boost, you know? It does give it a little bit of a glowy look to it. I personally use this throughout my day, so it doesn't really matter if I have makeup on or not. I just use this as a little pick-me-up basically. So it's nice. I do really like this. I'm enjoying it so far, and I've been keeping it in my makeup bag. So thank you to Glow Recipe for letting me try this out. All right guys, well there you have it. Those are my March favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Everything I talked about, I will have it listed and linked down below. So if you do shop with those links, it does directly support my channel, so thank you for that. I would love to hear your favorites. Let me know down below what you guys have been using, and as always, thank you so much for watching. It smells so good. I just want to keep spraying it. Okay, I'll stop. I'm getting fog on my lens. I'm getting mist on you guys. I wish I could just spray you guys, like, you know, stand back, let me spray you a little bit. Ooh, sprays. I'm gonna spray you guys a little bit.